Hello everyone, my name is Boyun. I graduated from the School of International Studies at Peking University in 2016.
What is the most valuable unique asset that Chinese youth bring to international organizations?
From my experience in multilateral development institutions, I believe one of the most valuable assets Chinese youth bring is the ability to bridge systems, political, cultural, and institutional. Having witnessed China's transformational firsthand and often trained in both domestic and international settings, we are able to interpret global challenges through the lens of real development experience. This enables us to connect abstract policy goals like climate action or digital inclusion with grounded implementation logic. In my role at AIIB, for example, mobilizing capital for sustainable infrastructure isn't just about financial models. It's about understanding diverse regulatory environments, building trust with stakeholders, and aligning incentives. We also bring a growing sense of constructive ambition. Our generation knows that China's global footprint comes with responsibility. We want to engage not just as participants, but as contributors to more inclusive, pragmatic global institutions.
What were the key factors behind your shift from a national policy bank to a multilateral organization? How did your academic experience at Peking University prepare you?
The transition from China Exim Bank to AIIB was actually a natural step, shaped by a desire to experience not only bilateral support, but also multilateral development. At Exim Bank, I focused on concessional loans and sovereign portfolios, which give me a solid grasp of development finance. But I wanted to contribute more directly to shaping global frameworks for investment and cooperation. Peking University laid a strong foundation for me. I was particularly influenced by Professor Zheng Haibin's course on international organizations, which emphasized institutional design, norm diffusion, and also global governance. This perspective have proven invaluable at AIIB, where project structuring often involves reconciliation of legal, financial, and policy dimensions across jurisdictions. Later at the PKU Talents degree program, I was blessed with the flexibility to build a curriculum that deepened my understanding of international climate governance and sustainable development. This helped me grow into a role that sits at the intersection of finance and public purpose.
Which aspects of your PKU experience had the most profound impact on you? How does the PKU DNA manifest in your work today?
The most lasting impact from PKU was actually its culture of critical inquiry and public service. Whether in seminars or casual campus discussions, we were constantly challenged to think systematically, question assumptions, and engage real-world problems. Courses on global governance and international political economy, for example, give me analytical tools to understand how international institutions evolve and operate. The ability to map structure, power, and norms is something that I draw on regularly in multilateral settings now, especially when coordinating among diverse stakeholders with different mandates and risk appetites. Beyond the classrooms, it was the campus culture that left a lasting imprint at me. At PKU, dialogue was constant. Whether in formal seminars or late-night chats on the Weiming Lake steps, you were always surrounded by peers with different ideas but shared purpose. That intellectual pluralism, paired with a strong sense of social responsibility, is what I think is the essence of the PKU DNA. This DNA means carrying intellectual rigor into practice and maintaining a sense of social responsibility, even when working within complex systems. That mindset grounds me every day.
What key skills or mindsets would you emphasize for students aspiring to follow a similar path?
I think three things come to my mind: clarity, resilience, and interdisciplinary. Clarity helps you identify your core interests early. For me, development and climate finance become an anchor, shaping my course choices and later on career steps. Resilience is essential. My position at AIIB came not through connections but persistence and preparation. And lastly, interdisciplinary allows you to connect policy, finance, and governance, which is indispensable in global institutions. Above all, stay curious and proactive. I will never forget what Kofi Annan told us during one of his sessions to the youth. You don't need to be old to be responsible. You don't need to be old to act. You don't need to be old to lead. That message still inspires me.